It is Wood
Oh,
Wednesday!
yeah, guys. That's right. We're looking at this 36 fretboard. That's what we're going to be doing today. Going to be planing everything, doing everything, getting this fretboard ready for the frets. Turn that off for now.
Oh, we got Todd in the house nice and early.
Oh, yeah.
And we got Todd before we got Hazer.
Wow.
And ATX Adrian, what's going on, man?
Good, man. What's up? Yeah, this is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be going straight into this guy. We've got a lot to do today. But as always, thanks for being here, guys. You know it. We're always doing this for you so you can have the knowledge and have good questions for your luthier when you're having them build you your first or second or third or fourth or fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth electric guitar. So, guys, we're getting this guy ready. We've got a Macassar ebony board. Yeah.
Ooh, we got some Lumilays.
Oh yes.
What color?
These are blue.
Blue Luminays. Nice.
Blue Luminays. We got Buckeye Burl veneer. We have quilted sapele quarter sawn neck. Fantastic pieces. Scarf joint at 14 degrees. As well as we've got a double action truss rod in here and two titanium rods right in the middle on either side of the truss rod. And this is a pretty stiff neck. I was messing around with it right before the show, getting it all ready and prepped for when we're doing this because we're going to plane this thing and looking at it and just seeing what's going on with the board.
Wait, let's see it with the body. Let's just get a little peek at how this thing's gonna look. We got to show the body. This is definitely the wood that I would pick for one of my guitars as far as a look standpoint.
Yeah.
So this is a 36 fret.
3-octave guitar.
Can you throw a little nap on there?
All right.
Throw a little on there. Let's give people a sneak peek of what this thing's going to look like.
Peek. This is going to be a huge gloss finish. You're going to be able to see your reflection in.
Hazer says lots of neck.
It's a lot of neck. This guy has been getting a lot of attention recently.
This is going to be Debbie. Debbie's got lots of neck. Yeah, Hazer's been blowing up. He's been showing off all your guitars.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Talk about it, scene.
When it wipes down, this thing is just... This thing has to be gloss.
It's
It's got to be gloss.
It's got to be.
It's got to be gloss.
We've got enough time.
A satin would look pretty sick on it,
It
but...
would, and it would feel great, but, I mean, how could you not do gloss on this Buckeye?
Oh, man. Nate's giving this a quick little blow dry, just to help evaporate everything, make sure nothing funny happens. We don't like any funny business in the shop.
Only when Jules is here.
Well, he's in the live, which means he's probably coming over.
That's right.
So, one thing we were kind of talking about, because the Dallas Guitar Show is coming up, and you do have other projects that are all in the works, both paid customers as well as other stock builds, you're going to have to put the pedal to the metal.
Yes.
And we're probably not going to see everything. I mean, they've gotten to see up to here chronologically.
Yep.
But...
Yeah, the time is running out for the Dallas show, so I've got to start doing that. There's going to be some long nights in the shop getting this guy ready. Of course, this guy is very near to being glued in. So basically, I'm going to be planing the board. We're going to fret it. We're going to cut the fret ends, get those all skinned up, and then we're going to be gluing the neck in. So once that happens, we'll probably do the show next week. It'll probably be us carving the heel of the guitar. So
with all of that being done off
all
camera.
of that being done
Or
off camera.
it'll be done on reels.
Yeah, you'll see a little bit of it. So in terms of fretting this thing, I've got to get it ready to fret, and I've got to plane the board. I've got to make it nice and flat. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using 150 grit with my StewMac Precision ground flat sanding thing. It's just a flat sanding block, guys. But it's precision flat sanded. That way I can know that this thing is absolutely flat. And I've got straight edges right here that I use.
So you do all the little hash marks so that way when you sand, you can see the difference between obviously your high and your lows. The lows will still be visible and the highs will
We got to do this.
hide.
I've got to have it. So you can see, just after a couple of swipes, where all those highs and lows are.
So
this
low
is a
spot,
low.
and all this is high.
This is low. This is low. And we've got some lows down here. I haven't even touched this area yet. So the pencil is your friend. It can help you find what's going on with the board. So I'm just going to concentrate in this area right now.
So for everybody on YouTube, we do this every weekend or every week. Wood Wednesday, live at 5.
Where we're building this guitar. You can go back in the history of all the live videos and see me, I think pretty much from inception,
Yeah?
on how this guitar has come out. I was lucky to get a lot of this wood. I got this wood from La Rose Guitars in Taylor, Texas. I got the Buckeye Burl from a gentleman out of California who's a pretty well-known wood salesman. And then
A woodsman?
Yes, woodsman. And then I got the Sapile from right here in Austin at our local lumber yard. And I got this piece probably 4 or 5 years ago, so it's well seasoned, it's ready to go.
See, this is the woodtism.
Yep.
He knows where he got each block of wood and
Yep.
and roughly about when.
Yeah, it's important. In fact, I'm probably going to be going up to North Texas this weekend to a shop to buy some
more wood.
some more wood, some more
Was it some ash?
yeah, swamp ash. So wish me luck. It's very important to get good swamp ash. I usually like to get right about 2.2 pounds of board foot. So I'm gonna be taking a big scale. These boards are about 8 foot long and at least 8 inches wide and wider. So it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be real exciting to see. Get closer.
How do you know that you aren't sanding more at one end versus the other?
Well, I've got radius gauges that I can check those things with, and I'm also bringing the whole board down at the same time, so I'm sanding just about equal here as I am here. So I've got, as you can see, I've got a low spot right here, low spot right there, a little bit of a low spot right there. I'm not worried about this area right now. All I want to do is get this board as flat as possible without going crazy.
So Todd says, I thought you were strictly recycled wood or what?
Reclaimed wood.
No, I thought you were
Ethically
I thought you were
harvested.
strictly recycled wood of the north or whatever they are.
Unique woods in the Northwest. I only get maple from them. Maple and some myrtle. But we both know that multiple other guitar builders and guitar makers and customers want different things. So I have to have products for everybody. I would love to only deal with maple. It's great wood. Would love to, but in terms of a business model, Right now, I have to have everything that I can to satisfy what the customer wants.
One other thing that we're trying to also bring to light when we're talking about ethically harvesting is to hopefully try and steer not only a little bit of the market, but a little bit of the customers. We want the customers to be asking these questions, because if you're not, or they just say, oh yeah, we're ethically harvesting wood, well, what does that mean? Are y'all replanting? Are y'all cloning? Are you doing all these other things? Most people, it's kind of like organic food. They see the little green farm off in the background, and they feel good about it. But they're not
really the reality.
But they're not asking all the questions of like everything that goes along with. Is it a true organic? Is it true ethically harvested wood?
Yeah.
So we want not only customers to get on board, but hopefully other
builders,
other
suppliers,
mills.
Yeah.
But all of that is super important, because there's only a finite amount of this until it's gone. And if you don't start now, it's how long did they say? 150 years? Yeah. 200 years? Until somebody else might be able to reclaim something that was built today.
Yep. A typical life of a maple tree is anywhere from 150 to 200 years old. That's
2-3 generations. That's
2-3 generations. You know?
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work. So you've got to know what you're getting, and you want to do it right. Like, I know the guys that I buy wood from. I know every single one of them, obviously personally, for the most part. And if I don't know them,
you get to know them.
You know, it's all about building relationships, you know. With Unique Woods of the Northwest, that relationship is rock solid.
That's a red oak.
Yeah. He can pinpoint exactly where he harvested it from. And he could say, yeah, that one was knocked down by this other pine tree that they were harvesting, so, you know.
Rod has almost as much of a tism about wood, if not even more.
Yeah. Yep. So, it's very important. We're starting to look pretty good here. We've got a couple more little spots.
So once you kind of get this flat, is that when you start to kind of add the radius back in?
Yeah, because I've got different radius blocks. One moment. We got a 16-inch radius block, which is what this radius is. This is the block for it. It's got a nice 16, custom made. So we'll start going in with that and finessing that in, because this was already a 16, and I've kind of slowly been bringing both sides down, going back and forth. I'm never staying in one spot.
Looks like Dean is having some issues hearing us. If everybody can hear us on Instagram, please comment. Looks like everything is set, and I've been seeing some questions, which leads me to believe that people can hear. So, Instagram's just Instagramming.
Yeah, it always does it.
Hazer said he loves that 16-inch radius.
Oh yeah, it's where it's at. It is where it's at.
He loves that gentle curve.
Let's see where we're at. We're still got just a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there, and then we're going to be concentrating on the ramp here pretty soon.
Oh, good. CO can hear us now. So it was on his side.
Excellent.
We have had that before where Instagram was messed up on our end and people couldn't hear us, but
so if you're just joining us right now, we're planing this fretboard for fretting of this 36 fret guitar. We're working with Macassar ebony, Beautiful piece of Macassar right now. We're just about there. Once this little area is gone, we'll start going over it up into the next fret level, or sanding level, as I say. And we can see exactly where our radius is in this next step. Almost there.
Now, is there the only wood that you have that currently has like an embargo on that you can't ship out of the United States is your Brazilian rosewood?
Yes, that's
which
correct.
You typically just have for your binding on the sides, right?
No, I use that for fretboards, and that's it. If it's a Brazilian rosewood fretboard, it usually gets Brazilian rosewood binding, unless a customer asks for something else. Right now, I'm just looking for any part of the fretboard that I can't put this 1.5 thou feeler gauge underneath. So right here, you can see this is my ramp right now, and I can get about a little ways in. And so what I'm looking for is to have that ramp come out to here.
Todd's asking, can you do a full rosewood neck?
Yes, I can, depending on the rosewood. If it's East Indian rosewood or Madagascar rosewood, or dare you say Brazilian rosewood, yes, I can do that. You will not get to choose the Brazilian rosewood that I have, because I only have 1 or 2 pieces because it's so expensive. East Indian rosewood, yes, I can still get that. Madagascar rosewood, yes, I can still get that. I have several pieces of it. I also have Honduran rosewood that I can do a neck blink out of, that I have done that out of. It's crazy sustain. You can talk about crazy sustain. That guitar has crazy, crazy sustain. Alright, let's make the ramp right now. So I'm going to go back to my 16th inch radius call here. I'm going to get it set up with some sandpaper. Come on. Every time, man. Cut it up. Now, we're going to start going with the ramp. And I know that we got some ramp here, but let's just exaggerate that just a little bit.
So this is where you actually are getting the profile in.
Well, the profile's already there. We're just, I want this to dive down, because when you put this to the neck and the body, naturally you want to have something going like this. So this is the fretboard and this is the body. You want to have a dive off at the very end, because once you hit the body, that tends to go like this. So you always want to have a dive off like that. So I'm just putting a couple thou in there. Not a big deal.
Oh, I'm gonna put this little fan on us. I'm dying over here.
You're dying of heat.
I am dying.
You're not even working.
This is why I love the cold. I'm part polar bear.
Yeah, he is part polar bear. So we're just kind of getting the ramp in here. And we'll see how that works. See how that looks.
Polar bears don't like the heat.
So you can see we're coming up. I'm right at about what, the 30th fret? Strange saying that sometimes. Good there, pretty much. Let's see where we're at here. Still need to come up there quite a bit. That's okay.
So right now you're working with what, 150 grit?
Yeah, 150 grit. Yeah, it did flip it. Let's do it just a little bit more.
Man, I don't know. I would love to go up to Yellowstone this summer, but or Grand Tetons really, but there's so much going on at work. It's like just full throttle every day. I don't know that I get to see any real bears this year.
Let's see what we got. I'm going up to 220 now. And let's finesse this radius in just a hair bit, because that's where we're at right now. Once we do this, we'll jump up to 320. Very cool. So there's our 220. Let's get the 320 going. We're almost done with this part of the sanding. And get the 320 going. Get all the 220 marks out.
So it really doesn't take you too much work between the different steps.
Mm-mm. Not when I have the radius right. It's when I have like a trough, or I've had to concentrate one side to the other too much. That's when it can get tricky. But if you do it and you keep moving in a pattern and you keep your ramp right and you keep everything else right, you're golden. You just got to keep moving.
One black squirrel. I love that screen name.
Alright, going up to 400. And then I'll jump up to 600 real fast. And then 1500. What's this? That's 320.
So again, anybody new on YouTube, we do this every Wednesday live at 5. We make sawdust. Nate's the builder. I'm just the commentary.
Commentary.
The narrator. The holder of ye phones.
Yeah. We're at 400 right now. It really doesn't take too much long to get this done.
So, how many 36 frets have you built so far?
I think this will be probably the 4th or 5th one. This is 4th or 5th one.
Nice.
Something like that. But I've done 2 or 3 that have been oil-based guitars, and 2 that have been, including this one. This one will be a full gloss buff job. So there'll be 2 of those now. So it's very cool. I'm gonna go get some 600 grit, and we'll go on.
Nice. When are we gonna blaze up the 420? The what? this piece is so gorgeous.
So at this point, guys, we're basically just buffing the fretboard out. We're not really doing too much else to it. We're just getting it ready for fretting, and after that, we're gonna fret this thing. So we'll probably do that off camera. Next time we get here, we'll probably be carving the neck heel, and yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. The Dallas show is upon us, so we are getting this thing ready for it, so everybody can come see it.
I was talking about the 420 sandpaper.
420 sandpaper.
Yeah. He said, when are we going to blaze up the 420? I said, the what? And he goes, the sandpaper. 220, 320, 420. This guy.
This guy knows what he's talking about.
He actually got me thinking. I was like, it's not April yet.
Better not be April yet. We'll be screwed if it's April.
You'd call in some more time off from work and you'd bury your head in here.
That would be. I'm going to go get some steel wool real fast and we'll almost be done with this guy.
Ooh, look at this long neck. Only thing it needs is a tree star.
A tree star?
A tree star.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The Land Before Time?
Well,
oh my god.
Years since I've seen that movie.
That movie stays with you for forever.
Yeah. I do remember it. Only at the end where they actually find the green place.
The Green Valley!
Yeah. So I'm just burnishing this with some steel wool, quadruple aught. We've got our ramp all the way in, and we're up to 1500 in steel wool on this guy. So let's see, it's a nice sheen to it.
Oh yeah. Some might even say a Charlie sheen.
Oh, that's not funny. But yeah, this is all ready. It's prepped for fretting, and we'll be doing that here pretty soon, guys. That's it for this show. We appreciate you guys being here. We always do this show for you so you can have great conversations with your luthier about your custom-made guitars, getting it the way you want it. So until next time, take care of yourself and everybody around you. Peace, brothers.
And join us next week.
Like, comment, share.